Hi everybody, it's Marcy, and I'm working on my nature lapbook, and I started making a little bit of ephemera to put into the book, just taking a little break from getting my pages laid out and all of that. And one of the things that I had decided that I wanted to use in this book were these Fern Slides by Nik the Booksmith. And so I cut everything out. This digital kit is 2 pages. You've got the pictures, and then you've got frames, and you've got all sorts of labels and tags and stuff. So I cut all those out, inked all around them, got everything ready, and thought we could make one together because I just love the way they're coming out. So I have this slide, and I've got a frame and a piece of acetate that you probably can't even really see. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to glue my acetate to my frame. And I'm using my Fabri-Tac to do that. And I apologize, my fingers are still kind of inky and probably a little gluey too. Okay. Now part of the reason my fingers are gluey, when I'm putting the acetate on, I prefer to go ahead and spread out my Fabri-Tac a little bit so that I don't get a lot of ooze. And then I've already got it stuck to my, probably don't want to do it there. I'm going to put my acetate on. And I've got mine cut so that it fits over the opening in the frame, but not quite all the way to the outside edges. Because I want, when I glue my back piece to it, I want some paper-to-paper contact, because I think that will do better in holding the acetate. Sorry, I gotta get that Fabri-Tac wiped up. Okay, so I've got that done. And okay. And then I take my slide. I did not get that slide on there straight. I wonder if I can still adjust it or if it's too late. I'll have to trim it off. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this outside frame to the image. And for that, I'm going to use my art glitter glue. Whoops, don't want that. Now you can see why my fingers are so gluey. Acetate is not necessarily my favorite thing to work with, but it looks really nice on some stuff. Okay, let's see if I can get this. And before I turn my camera on, and then basically I'm just going to line the two up. And I'm getting a little bit of ooze there. Ideally, you want to try to push any of your glue ooze to the outside. I got a little bit on that, but I think it'll be okay. A little bit pushed to the inside, but I think it'll be okay. Okay, so then I've got that in that frame. Then the next thing I want to do is pull out my trusty phone book. And I'm going to use my push pin and make some little holes for brads to go in. So a little hole there. And I'm putting one on each of the 4 corners. Now ideally, I'd be stopping and letting my glue set up and dry a little bit between each step. But okay, so now I've got these teeny tiny little brads. And I'm going to push them through and flatten the backs out. And I'm going to turn the prongs so that they are to the inside. And I just use the handle on my scissors to flatten those out. So I hope everybody's doing well today. We've been pretty cloudy all day, but yet haven't seen a drop of rain, but I haven't checked the forecast to see what it's supposed to do later this evening. Okay, there's my 3rd brad. I should have shown you the other 3 that I made before I started this, but as soon as we're done with this one, I'll show you everything I've made. And I do not like where that one is punched. It's going to be too far off. Okay. So put that one there. Squish that down. All right, move that out of the way. And now I've got a piece of cardstock that I cut to a 1/4 of an inch wider and 1/4 of an inch taller than the frame. So that will leave me roughly 1/8 of an inch all around. So again, I'm going to take my art glitter glue and I'm just going to put that all over the back of my slide. I actually inked everything up before I started. I was so proud of myself. I actually thought it through a little bit, and after I cut everything out, I went ahead and inked all my edges and all of that. Okay. Give this a good push down to be sure my edges are all down. And there is our slide. I think those are beautiful just as they are. But let's add a couple of goodies to it. Here I've got that says New York Botanical Gardens. Got a label with the name of the fern. I actually looked these up. Yeah, that's their one. To be sure I was putting the right tag with the right, or the right label with the right fern. And I don't really want to cover the fern. Okay, I kind of like that. Do we want anything else? I've just got a little basket here with some of the stuff in it. Might just keep it that simple. Okay. And these little labels are tiny as well, so it's real easy to get gluey fingers putting these on. Okay, glue that down. I don't know if I already said it. This one says New York Botanical Garden. And then a little sort of specimen label. And it may not be necessary, but I'm trying, anything I add, I'm trying to have it at least partially attached to the frame. Okay. So there's that one. I just absolutely love the way these look. So we've got this one. And then I've got this one. And this one. And this one. And they're really not, the most complicated part about these is the fact that some of the pieces are so tiny that you do kind of get gluey fingers. But I just think these are absolutely gorgeous. So anyway, that's it for now. I just wanted to share with you what I was working on and show you how neat these look. And so until next time, please be safe, stay healthy, and happy crafting, everyone. Bye-bye.